I'm Dr. Eqsv-V, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, NALLA Reddy Education Society's group of institutions, integrated campus, Hyderabad. Estimation, quantity, surveying, and valuation. Unit 5, different types of contracts. In this video, I'm going to explain types of contracts, lump sum and scheduled cost contract. Lump sum and scheduled contract, that is cost contract. In lump sum and scheduled contracts, see, there is one problem in lump sum contract. You can't change, there is no flexibility, change, modification in the design or plan of the building or projects. But in this one, you can complete the work as per lump sum rate, and if any extra work is done, that specification rate are applicable. Suppose for brick wall, for 1 meter length, say 500 rupees. Say if you construct 1 meter length extra, you have to pay that amount. Like that, similarly, that is for small example, but in contract you have a schedule of rates. In lump sum contract, the complete work as per plan and specification is carried out by contractor for certain fixed amount as per agreement. The owner provide required information in lump sum and schedule contract. The contractor will complete the work as per plan and specification and is carried by contractor and fixed amount as per the agreement. The owner provide required information and contractor charges certain amount. What are the contractor charges? This contract is suitable when the number of items are limited and when it is possible to work out exact quantities of work to be executed. This contracts are suitable when the number of items are limited or when it is possible to work out exact quantities of work to be executed. The detailed specification of all of works, plans, and detailed drawing, security deposit, penalty, progress, and other conditions of contract are included in the agreement. This contract is suitable when the number of items are limited. This number of items limited. So say just plan footings, columns, and big masonry slabs, just like small, suitable, only limited, possible and exact quantities of work to be executed. And the detailed specification of all items, plans, ranks, specification, security deposit, penalty, progress, and other conditions are included in this agreement. Whereas in the lump sum agreement, these conditions are not there, and the owner has to provide, our department has to provide detailed specification of all items, plans, detailed ranks, security deposit, penalty, and progress, and other conditions are included. Though it is a lump sum and schedule contract, contractor will be paid at regular interval 2 to 3 months as the progress of work on the basis of certificate issued by engineer in charge or the owner satisfaction. Though it is a lump sum and scheduled contract, and contractor will be paid not in advance, right, 2-3 months, as the owner or engineer in charge for any department will submit the progress of work and issued a certificate. Then only the payment will be released in regular interval around 2 to 3 months. A schedule of rate is included in agreement making payment of extra item. Here, this is a very important point. A schedule of rate is included in agreement for making payment of extra item. If any extra items are there, suppose there is no say texture painting, ordinary painting is there. So suppose for texture painting extra amount that has to borne by the owner or a department. So they have to pay for this extra item. Suppose they want some ceiling after construction of building. So this department will pay for that amount as the schedule rate included in the agreement. Though it is a lump sum, but schedule rates will be there in the contract. This is the one type of contract. And if you see, next one is under a lump sum, this contract, a fixed price for the work to be done is agreed upon the client and contractor before the work begins. See here, one more important point is under a lump sum contract, in this lump sum and schedule contract, this fixed price for work to be is agreed upon the client and contract before the work begins. Before the starting of works, they will make a agreement, and is the bonded agreement. This contract can also apply to both home building and commercial contracts. This type of contract generally applied for both. It may be residential building or commercial building. That is lump sum and schedule rate. This under lump sum contract, fixed price for the work to be done is agreed upon the client and contractor before the work begins. This contract can also be applied to both home building and commercial contracts. It can be more of risk to the contractor as there are fewer mechanisms to allow them to vary their price. It can be more of risk to the contract as there are fewer mechanisms to allow them the verify price. So here is there is a change, sudden change in like cement, steel. This is a risk for contractor. The contractor may be in loss, but the condition is fixed at that lump sum and schedule contract. But the risk is only by the contractor. It is more risk for the contractor, and there are no mechanism to allow the vary of their prices unless in the contract. Now next one is unit cost contract. What is unit cost? This contract is based on unit put in the place rather than single price. See, unit wise contract. Total project or total building will say, see, for some people they have only little amount of budget. According to the budget, they will plan this year up to basement or footing level, next year columns, next year brick, like that. After 3 months something. So whenever they will get money, they will plan unit cost. So in this contract, see, this rather than single piece, rather than total project or total building, the contract is a unit of cost. So you complete this excavation, so much amount. You complete this footing, so much amount. So this basement, you fill this morum. So that contractor is different. So this up to one centering masonry, you will do the columns, okay, and slabs. Next, other masonry will come. You complete this brick masonry for so much amount. That is unit wise divided. Okay, the payment is calculated at specific rate for each item as cubic yard or cubic meter and quantity, that is concrete in quantity put in place. See, whatever the payment generally, suppose they will place the aggregates. For suppose the contract is given for footings. So if the aggregates, metal, sand, cement is supplied by the contractor to the site, and then the payment is calculated and paid. Like that, unit cost wise, The contractor quotes an owner price for a particular task or scope of work. Through at the time of contracting, the parties may not know the actual number of the units of work to be completed. The contractor quotes an owner price for a particular task or scope of work. Though at the time of contract, parties may not know what will come, what will not come. Okay, so this is exact. We finalized owner does not finalize at the initial stage. So number of changes will be there when we are constructing the house or project, anything. So consequently, this owner does not have an exact final price till the project finalized. So unit wise is going to complete. So for this unit, so much amount I will pay. For this item, I will pay this amount. So after completion of the building only, the owner will know exact final price. So according to unit wise, we will pay to the contractor as completed that item of work. Suppose flooring. After flooring finished, you will pay for flooring. Plastering. After plastering, you will pay for that item, unit item. Brick masonry, that item. Or RCC, that column slabs, that item. Unit wise, you will pay. You don't know exactly. Then painting. See, whitewash and color painting. So different type of paintings are available. So you don't know what we are going to use. So only the total cost of the building will finalize after completion of the project only. What are the types of sanitary items and what are the standards of electrical items. So there are different types of items, different types of specification. According to that specification, the contractor will arrange the material. So that unit wise you will pay for sanitary unit. So you will do the work for sanitary, you will take that amount. Like that, unit wise, that quotes will be there. So, but at the last, only after completion of the total billing, the owner is come to know that the final project price will be what is the total cost. So this is the unit cost contract, and this type of contract normally utilized where the quantity of work can't be established, such as civil engineering construction project, where excavation of soil and rocks involved. This contract is based on the units that have been put place and verified by the owner. Okay, this is the important in this contract. Thank you. I will end this video.